Why is so much suffering in the world if God is a God of love? Why is there so much disease and poverty and war and hate and loneliness and boredom and emptiness and psychological problems and violence? Have you ever asked that question?
A crowd of more than 8,000 people listened quietly as evangelist Billy Graham spoke of God and war and peace.
If God is love, why would He allow us to come so close to the edge of Armageddon? Building gigantic armaments today that could destroy the whole world in a matter of minutes, if not hours.
He spoke at about 3:30 in the afternoon, but even before 12, people lined the streets outside the Civic Center. And before he spoke to the multitudes, he spoke to members of the press. When asked where he stood on the nuclear arms race, he said he believed in the destruction of all nuclear weapons.
The Bible says pray for peace. It says to pursue peace, and that's about all the average man can do at the moment, except try to read and study and be educated. And I think Ground Zero's attempt this past week has been that very thing, is to educate people as to what the problem is.
Billy Graham's visit to Portland is part of a New England crusade, an effort to bring the gospel or good word of Christ to all people, especially the uncommitted. The cost is free, but donations are accepted. Graham says there is already evidence of a spiritual awakening here in the Northeast.
People cannot get away from the idea of God. Wherever you find man in the world, you'll find him worshiping a God. He's a worshiping creature.
In Portland, Diane Cronin, News Center.